Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And today our team will present to you a system called Picasso Eyewear Sales Management System for the subject ICT501. And before we start, I will introduce the team members first, which consist of me, Adrianna, ATHILAH OTHMAN, and also AINA. Now, I think we can start on the user interface first. So I will pass on to another presenter.
Over here, we have the login page for the Picasso Eyewear Sales Management System. So employee will be required to fill in their username and also their password. So once filled in, they click the sign in button and they will be directed to the home page for the Picasso Eyewear. So over here, we have 4 data summaries for customers, receipt, inventory items, and suppliers. And below here, we have the total stock list, the table for stock list, which has the quantity below 10, and it will be displayed over here. And over here as well, we have the recent customer that has visited and has been registered into the system. So the recent customer over here will be AINA. And that is all from for the home page. Next, let's move on to the customers page. Over here, we have the total rows for the customer tables, and we employee can search for the customer ID and for all the columns listed over here, which is customer name, IC number, and so on. So for example, let's search for Siti Amina. And over here will be displayed Siti Amina and the respected columns. Next, employee can add a customer. So employee will be required to fill in the customer details over here, which is their full name, their IC number, their phone number as well. And then their address. And also their date of birth. Let's pick June, right? And also the membership status, which is either active or inactive. So let's pick active. And then click save. And then let's refresh the page. And the recent customer registered will be displayed over here. Next, we also can edit the customer page. So let's say you want to edit this column right here and you want to change the name into ATHILAH, and then click save, and the changes have been saved. So the new customer name will be ATHILAH. And also, user can also delete the entire row if they want. So let's click delete row and click save. And the row for the customer ATHILAH just now has been deleted. And over here as well, we have the action button, which we have a filter, and you can filter the data for which type is either row or column. And over here, you can select which column you want to filter. For example, you want to filter the customer name, and then over here we have all the functions. If you want the customer name to be not empty or is empty, or equals. And for equals, we have the value, which is all the names in the customer table. And then you can also add another filter right here. And also, if you there's three buttons over here, which is help, cancel, and save. So for the help button, which is just a guide for how to filter, and we'll have a cancel button and also a save button. So that is all for the customer page. And these features apply as well for all the other pages. And then I will pass this to the next representative.
Okay, for the product page, we can add product, edit product, and also delete product in the shop. So, for example, if you want to add a product, for example, we can edit the price per unit. We just double click the column and then only change and enter the new value for the product and click the button save. Okay, for example, if you want to delete a record, so you just can tick the box and delete a row. So the record is automatically deleted from the table. Okay, next, if you want to add the product, we can click the add product button that will redirect to the add product page. Okay, so for add new product, we can the product name, product type, price per unit, and also choose the supplier ID. For example, we can enter the product name and choose the product type, which is glasses, enter the price per unit, and also choose the supplier ID. For the glasses detail, we must enter the additional information, which is the glasses brand, choose the frame type, enter the frame material, and also frame color. And next, we will click the save button. After we click the save button, the record will be saved in the glasses list. Okay, for the product lens, if you want to add a new lens, we can click the add lens button and we can enter the brand name, the lens type, and also the coating. And we click the save button. Okay. Okay. Now the lens information will be appear in the list. Next, if you want to log out the application, we can click the user button at the top right and click the sign out. And then it will terminate the session successfully.
So now I will present on the admin page, and as you can see, once the admin insert their correct credentials and password, and then they click on sign in, they will be redirected to the home page. And also there's a new hamburger button over here that allows the admin to see the dashboard or all the data visualization over here. So, and this admin dashboard is only applicable to authorized user, so that no confidential information being leaked outside. And so over here, as you can see, the admin can see how many employees hired in the system, the total products sold, and also the total sales generated for Picasso Eyewear. And below here, we have the top performing employees in the shape of a bar chart. And the admin can see which employees perform the most and which employees perform the least. And as you can see over here, Fatima Al-Zahra generated the most sales for the shop, while Darren Liu generated the least sales for Picasso Eyewear. And below here, we have the inventory value. And since Picasso Eyewear mostly sells glasses, hence their inventory mostly consists of glasses, and lenses only comprised of 39% in the shop. And next to it, we have the total orders per month in the shape of a line chart. And here is the month, like January, February, March, April, May, June, and so on. And as you can see, the June has the highest orders for the Picasso Eyewear shop, which has during the month of June Picasso Eyewear received 8 orders for their shop. And over here, we have all the products sold in Picasso Eyewear. And over here, you can also filter out the data according to what the admin wants operation. You can see the total units and total inventory value of glasses and lenses. And below here, we have the total orders and revenue generated by Picasso Eyewear. Say if the admin wants to see the total orders and revenue for the month of May, they can click on any date and it will show the total order and the total revenue generated for that month. And below here, we have the Picasso location. It's quite far away. Located in Kedah. And that is it for the admin dashboard. And thank you so much for listening to our presentation. Thank you.